Hear the lion roar. Roar!
Whoa, that was ferocious.
He's the king of the jungle and a terrific reader.
Thanks for the book, Josie.
You're very welcome. I thought that you might want to read about lions in Africa.
Try to get some rest now, okay? Josie's gonna come back and visit us soon.
Take care, sweetheart.
Bye, Josie.
Thanks for letting me come and visit. I thought that I might be banned after I brought Paul by.
I'm betting you won't do it again.
So, how's our star patient today?
Oh, he's great. He can't wait to get out and see some snow.
Yeah, well, if he keeps improving, he'll get his wish. I'll run some tests, see how he's progressing.
Thanks. You don't have to stick around.
Okay. Well, I can see you later.
Definitely. Thanks again.
For the book?
Yeah. And, for calling me out when I gave you such a hard time.
Well, I knew I was wrong to bring Paul for a visit.
Yeah, it was, but I like the way you stood up for yourself.
See anything else you like?
I don't know. Think about that.
Okay. Hey there, big guy.
Yeah, he's doing very well. He might be able to get out of here sooner than we thought, right, pal?
That's great.
Yeah. I guess I have you to thank. You were the one who helped Lucy find a donor.
Well, I heard Lucy had to leave town. Johnny must miss her.
He does, a lot.
I hated not telling you Johnny was here, but Lucy swore me to secrecy. I hope you can forgive me. Okay, I guess forgiveness is not in the cards.
My whole life's been about finding Johnny. You knew that.
Yes, but Lucy was afraid that if anyone knew, Craig would find out somehow.
You could have told me. I thought you were a better friend than that.
My divorce papers.
Well, you said you wanted to get the ball rolling on this.
Yeah, I know. It's just with Paul's psychiatric condition, it's going to be harder for him to deal with this.
Well, that's true, but I think it might be best if he understands that the divorce is underway while he's still in treatment and can get some help and support.
Do you really think that'll help?
Yeah, I do. Perhaps you'd like to give Paul the papers yourself.
No, I can't do that. I can't be around Paul right now.
Oh, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
Well, did the doctor say that's okay?
Doctor said I'm improving. I said I want to go home. But don't worry, I'm still going to go to therapy.
Oh, well, that's good at least.
I'm really glad you're here. I want to go see my wife and my child, and I want your help.
I understand why you're hesitant to see Paul in his condition.
Well, he's completely delusional. He thinks Jennifer is alive. He sees visions of his father.
Thank you.
It's like he's going back in time to revisit all the mistakes he's made in his life.
I'm really sorry that you have to contend with all this, especially with the new baby to worry about.
It's just heartbreaking to see Paul suffer like that. And that's why I have to keep Eliza away from him when his behavior's so erratic.
I understand.
For her sake, I'm trying really hard to separate myself from Paul and his problems. And that's why I can't be around him. I hope that doesn't sound too cold.
Not at all. It's probably wise. So, shall I serve Paul the papers myself?
No, you know, the timing's a little tricky. Can I think about it?
Sure, sure. And if you change your mind, you decide to give your marriage another chance.
No, I'm not going to change my mind. I have to do this for myself and my baby.
I just think that Meg will have a much better reaction if you show up with me.
I don't know, Paul. The last time that I...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was in terrible shape then. I still thought you were Jennifer. But I'm back in the real world now, and in that real world, I have a wife and a child. Please help me show them that I'm getting better.
Please, Paul, don't ask me to get involved in this
You're
again.
already involved in this. Look, I know I have no right to ask you for anything after the way that I treated you, but you of all people know what it's like to need a second chance. I'm begging you, please, help me get one.
Lucy and I go back a long way. To when we were kids.
You and I are better friends.
You've probably done more for me than anyone I know. When you came out to Vegas, brought me home, you saved my life.
So why'd you forget that when Lucy was asking you to keep me in the dark?
Okay, I realize this is no excuse. But before Aaron and I split up, I found out I might not be able to have kids of my own. So when Lucy said Johnny needed my help, I don't know, it's like my hormones kicked in. And because of that, I didn't think the whole thing through very well. Which is the same mistake I always make.
You saved my son. I'll always owe you for that.
I'm glad you got him back.
Thanks.
I just wish Lucy could have stayed around too.
Thanks to Craig, she couldn't.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I gotta deal with him now. Anyway. Thanks for everything. Saving my boy, and don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, that's another habit I keep trying to break. It's hard. I mean, ever since my marriage fell apart, I keep questioning everything I do. It's like I'm, I don't know, just stuck, and I can't move on.
You seeing some?
Yes and no. I like a guy a lot, but I'm gun shy. I'm just afraid I'm gonna make the same mistakes all over again.
You are such a good girl, Eliza. You know, Mommy loves you so much.
Hey, Daddy loves you too.
Paul, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in the hospital?
No, I got my walking papers. You don't need to be afraid of me, Meg, I promise.
I'm gonna let you guys catch up.
I don't understand. What happened? How could you be better all of a sudden?
Well, I have two really big reasons to get better, you know? Both you and Eliza. And Josie helped. I just was seeing what I wanted to see. I couldn't tell what was real. I wanted my sister to be alive so badly that I'd look at Josie and I'd see Jen. But I don't do that anymore.
Well, that's good.
You know who else really helped me out was my nephew Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah, you know, I kept getting all these vibes about him, and it turns out I was right. I know how that sounds. Look, it's a really long story. You should ask Dusty. It's okay with you. I'd really like to say.
And don't go near her.